Greetings, everyone. I am Pete Pardo from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick and day number 6 of my 31 favorite singers who also regularly play an instrument. That's right, we're counting down each and every day here, picking out our 31 favorite musicians, vocalists, right? They are the front men or front women of their bands, singing all the lyrics, playing guitar, bass, keyboards, drums, violin, flute, xylophone, ukulele, theremin, whatever it might be. But they're not just up there pretty face singing. They're also adding to the music, right? So they're adding their instrumental virtuosity to the music as well. So today we got another band featuring two dynamic lead singers. One sings a little bit more than the other, but they're both really great. And oftentimes they are, if one is singing lead vocals, the other one's doing backing vocals, and they were for many many years a regular fixture in this band. One is no longer with us. One has since retired from the band. But let me bring to the stage here our two singers and instrumentalists today from Kansas, Mr. Steve Walsh and Mr. Robbie Steinhardt. So, of course, Steve, main singer, probably sings like what 70% of the time, 65% of the time, something like that. Um, Also manning the keyboards. So this is an interesting band because you got Steve playing organ. He's playing got a Kurzweil there. Also playing synths and various other things. We've also got Kerry Livgren who plays keyboard. So remember, during the keyboard month, we featured both Steve and Kerry in one episode, right? Because they both kind of equal. I mean, Kerry played guitar and keyboards like kind of half and half. But there were many, many songs where the two of them, where Steve would be on organ and Kerry would be on like Moog or whatever. So here, we've got kind of a similar situation with the vocals, right? You got Robbie on violin and lead and backing vocals, and Steve on keyboards, lead and backing vocals, right? So two amazing singers, and both really worked well together. And there's no doubt that Steve Walsh, one of the great singers of his era, for sure. But Robbie was no slouch either. I really always liked Robbie's voice as well. Robbie at times could have a little bit more of aggressive tone, but he sang a lot of the softer stuff too. And man, that violin, oof, both guys great players, right? Amazing violin player, amazing keyboard player, just so integral to the sound of Kansas, both from a vocal perspective and an instrumental musical perspective, right? So yeah. So let's talk about my three favorite albums featuring their vocals and playing. So this was kind of tough because I really had to look and see which albums had more of Robbie, right? Because there are a few albums that are a little Robbie light, but there are some that he's very notable on, and I think the songs are great and the playing is great, right? So first, I'm going to go to Mask, right, from 1975. A terrific album, one of my favorite Kansas albums. And here you've got Steve singing lead on most tracks, but you've got Robbie singing alongside him, the two of them sharing lead vocals on All the World, Child of Innocence, Mysteries and Mayhem, and The Pinnacle, right? Whereas Steve is singing it's all him on It's You, Icarus Born on Wings of Steel, Two Cents Worth, and It Takes a Woman's Love to Make a Man. But amazing, amazing playing from both of them on this album. There's a lot of great violin on this record and great, great Hammond and keyboard work. The whole band really just firing on all cylinders here. So yeah, that's my first choice. My second choice is going to be Leftoverture. Had to be this album, right? For me, this is probably Steve's greatest achievement, and maybe this or the next one. But there's some amazing, amazing stuff from Robbie on here as well. So Robbie takes the lead vocals on Miracles Out of Nowhere and Cheyenne Anthem, right? Backing vocals on all the other stuff. But then you've got Steve really nailing it on The Wall and Carry On Wayward Son and What's on My Mind, right? I mean, just so, so good. Questions of My Childhood, right? Just amazing, amazing stuff. And the keyboard work on this album is just incredible. Got some lovely violin here from Robbie. Just an absolutely killer, killer song. So had to include that one. And then what I feel is could be Robbie's best album from a lead vocal perspective is the follow-up album, and that is Point of No Return. So here you got some of my favorite Robbie Steinhardt vocal performances. First of all, he's amazing on Closet Chronicles. Lightning's Hand is so good. Like I said, that's one of the heavier tracks on here, one of their heavier songs. I like when he's doing the more aggressive stuff. He's doing Sparks of the Tempest and Hopelessly Human. Meanwhile, you got Steve contributing lead vocals on basically everything. He's assisting Robbie in a couple of these tracks, but man, the title track, Point of No Return, Paradox, so good. Portrait He Knew is absolutely killer. And then, of course, his unforgettable performance in Dust in the Wind. And how about how about the violin on Dust in the Wind? So good, man. It's everybody knows that, right? It's like that's just so hauntingly beautiful. Um, and his and the violin work on the title track, Point of No Return, is so good. And Steve's organ work on Paradox and Portrait, just absolutely killer, absolutely killer. So yeah, so these two guys are my picks for today. And again, I'm going with Point of No Return, Leftoverture, and Mask. Killer stuff. And what's really great is that you can have these multi-instrumentalists who also are terrific singers all in one band. We kind of talked about that yesterday with Styx, where it's one thing if you got one person who, singer, guitar player, bass player, whatever, but when you can have multiple musicians in a band who are amazing singers and amazing playing their instruments, that's a pretty special thing, and you can couple it up when they work so well together and the voices blend so well together. And here, with this band, it's like it's the same thing with Styx, really. Each singer has a unique style, so you know exactly who's singing what. And then it's great when they come in with that, amazing violin line after they're singing, or it's very cool stuff. I have a real soft spot for bands who do this sort of thing. So while it's great to have a dedicated frontman, all they do is sing. That's great. I love that too, right? An amazing, amazing frontman and singer. But when you got that singer who not only wows you with their vocal ability, but with their instrumental ability, that's pretty cool too as well. So yeah, Steve Walsh and Robbie Steinhardt, my picks for today from Kansas. Let us know what you think of these two guys down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today or picks for today if it's from one band, right? And we'll see you tomorrow for another one. Day number 7 coming up at you. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as a post. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, our Cameo page, and the Sea of Tranquility membership options. Thank you in advance for all your support, folks. It's greatly appreciated, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. Should have some more new album reviews for you for the next couple days. We've got UK Connection coming up this weekend, and then Simon from the UK Connection will be bringing you ranking the album show of Power Quest on Sunday. So all that's happening over the next few days, plus other assorted odds and ends, as we always do here on the channel. So we'll see you soon, everybody. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Tune in tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.